Hello friends, I am Nishith Suraj and today I am going to talk about some of the techniques in which you can heal yourself through the power and concentration of your mind. Before that, I would tell you that whatever you do, whatever you have achieved till now, and whatever you know, and whatever you can think of and conceive and believe in it and achieve it is all because of your belief system. You would have felt that this very thing, that whenever you have achieved anything, before that you might have or you must have felt about it. You must have thought about it. Okay, in the similar fashion, whatever you attract in life, whatever you achieve in life, it is all because of your feeling. Okay, so using this technique, the this biology of belief, you can say, or you can say that the belief system that you possess in your mind is what is required for healing our body. Let's say, suppose, or you would have seen some miracles happening. People who were affected by very dangerous diseases like cancer and such other diseases have healed themselves, all just because of their thinking abilities and feeling very good about them, not using the help of any medical science. So there are many such cases you can think. Whatever we do, it starts from our mind. So I will say that our mind is the best simulator. If you can simulate what you want in your life, in your mind, keeping an observer above the level of that mind, there is some observer which is really beyond our imagination. We can train that observer and can lie above our mind, and it will take care of what you do. If you train it properly, it will take care of everything. Like I teach in martial arts and self-defense, that how to train that mind and that observer so that you can develop a right skill. Okay, so that you don't have to apply those skills, but automatically whenever it is required, it comes out. So I have several times taught in my videos, in my tutorial, you can see in videos that I don't teach you to use this punch, I teach you to train your muscle to use this punch. It means you don't have to hit. Okay, it must hit by its own. You know what I'm talking about? Can you understand that? I will not punch. My idea is not to punch. My idea is to be safe, and automatically this punches in a fight situation. Now here the same thing which I am telling you is heal yourself. Suppose you have a wound in your hands. Okay, suppose it. Now what happens is, when you think of it, if you feel bad about it, oh my god, I have owned, and you think very bad, why did I get it, why it is not healing, what happens is, it will further grow. You do it and you will see. Or I will share some links in the description in which you can see how when two sets of rice, one which was treated with love was not getting deteriorated with time, and one which was hated was like destroyed in much lesser amount of time. So that's the power of our thinking. If we can feel good about our wounds, like you have to think like, okay, wounds, okay, love those cells, those specific cells, target those specific cells, love it more than what you do to other trillions of cells in the body. So your wound will really heal very faster. So I mean to say here is, think of a kid. Okay, when you say a kid, you are very good, you play, that's okay, you play, go and study, treat them with respect, talk everything positive to them. What they will do, they will do accordingly. When they will receive love, they will grow faster. In the similar way, you have to think of each and every cell in your body as if it's a small kid. So treat it with the same kind of love, and you will see that your wound is healing faster. You have to think that, you know what happens is, actually we have so many cells in our body, and each one of them has its own divine intelligence. And because of that divine intelligence, what does every cell do is that they heal with respect to each other. The other cells surrounding them also heal the ones which is wounded. What happens, like you have been wounded, the same example, suppose 2 or 3 cells have been damaged. For example, 2 or 3 is very, let's say a tissue has been damaged there. Now around that tissue many other cells are there. So what happens is, when you love that particular tissue which has been affected by a wound, and the cells around it, you think like, okay, it's no problem, you will heal it, treat them as an object, it's a person. Okay, keep saying you will heal faster, to feel very nice about it. Simulate in your mind that it's again the same plain tissue, the same skin layer there. And what happens is all cells surrounding it start like motivating the particular cell which have been there damaged, and in that process you will see the cell which were wounded has now healed completely, and the other cells around them, you will see it has also a better health than previous version of its own. The same way, whatever happens, like I am teaching you this because suppose you are training alone, okay, you get cut on a body part, or you might hurt yourself, or you might be injured, okay. Suppose what happens in martial arts, I say, if you want to have, or it is said in martial arts that if you want to have stronger bones, okay, the simplest way or the best way is to let your bones break. If your bones will break, only then it will become stronger than previous. So once you break your bones in such situation, you don't have to go actually for breaking your bones. Suppose even if a small breakage in your bones takes place, you cannot go every time to hospital, okay. Believe less in medical science. This is my personal view. I have felt it. Believe less in that medical science, because you can heal yourself actually by your own mind, using your own thinking capabilities and feeling the different feels about your body parts. So using that technique you can heal yourself. So every time you cannot go to a hospital for, like in practicing you broke your this knuckle here. You can see that knuckle is there, here, there, everywhere. At every knuckle point there are bones, okay. And suppose you break those bone fibers from inside, then what? You will go to hospital every time? No. You have to do what is, actually I'm training you here to make it stronger. Think, okay, feel that they are getting healed faster. Think that they are becoming stronger than previous one. What happens is when they break, if you change your dieting style, if you take more calcium, actually those broken parts turn out to be thicker than previous one, and hence they become stronger. That's the one of the small concepts in fighting science. So for that you don't need to go to a hospital. You just think of its healing faster, okay. Treat it with love and respect. Think you are becoming faster, okay, and then you will see it's actually becoming very hard. You can see that I had trained this particular knuckle point. Every time I used to punch on a wall, it used to like hurt me. Now it doesn't hurt. So it has become, you can see that to some extent they have grown stronger than previous one, okay. These things you can see. Once you train it properly, you will see that these things will become stronger. It will look bigger than previous. So in that situation you can hurt anyone easily, your enemy especially, without breaking your own knuckle points, the bone points here especially. In the similar way, suppose you get injury while, suppose I am making a round kick. Suppose what happens is at this point, okay, at this point you might feel some stretching, okay, because of lactic acid produced therein. So you will feel pain. You might damage your knee caps or something around your knee, which our knee is a very complex joint, okay. If you will make a study over it, or I will share the link, you will find that it's a very complex makeup of our knee joint. So if you break them also, what happens is, by feeling that it's getting healed on its own, treating it with love and respect, you will find it's actually healing faster, without the help of medical science, okay. And so in the similar way, I was talking about this lactic acid produced, or suppose a big injury takes place. If you will treat it with love and respect, it will heal faster. And if you also take the help of medical science, the hospitals, it will actually heal way beyond the faster way you can think of. So some of these healing techniques I will teach more upon the same topic in the upcoming videos. For this, ponder over this video very carefully, and think and feel very calm, very relaxed, and love every cell of your body. Your body is a community of trillions of cells. Try to keep them happier every time you think of it. Every time it should achieve a higher level of happiness, okay. It should become happier and happier. So what happens is, then you will feel actually resonant with yourself, okay, and the nature. And in that case, if the happiness of your cells grows, ultimately you know that the basic cell is the basic fundamental of life. It can perform every fundamental thing that we human beings can do. Okay, it prepares foods, it creates energy, uses energy, okay, respires, everything it does. So it means what? If your cells are happy, ultimately you would be happier. Okay, every time means your happiness will grow, means you are going to be happier, happier and happier. So if you want to increase your level of happiness, treat them with respect, treat them as your trillions of fans, I would say. You would be like their celebrity, and once the cells are happy, ultimately you are going to be happy. So looking forward for the next videos. I will put some more videos upon the same topic. Till then, ponder over this, and we'll meet very soon. And please do share this video with your near and dear ones so that it can help them too. So till then, take care. Jai Hind. Be inspired.